Tom, can you kind of assess individually what your take was on each of the finals?
I don't believe we scored a takedown. So, we got to be scoring takedowns. And, a good example is the 157-pound match. That was an even matchup where, a guy won by scoring takedowns. And that's what we got to do. We got to score takedowns. And these matches where it's going to come down to where it's tight, whether it's you or the other guy.
You disappointed?
Yeah, 1-6 today after my brain's right. So, you can't win tournaments going 1-6 on any day. In a 3-day tournament, no matter what day it is, you go 1-6 in a day. Or even a session, that's not a very good that's not a very good result, and it's certainly not going to propel you to what you're trying to accomplish.
Does it sting even more that it was 0-3 in the finals to kind of cap it off?
I don't know if it stings more than match to match. We take this stuff personal, where it's one of these things where, I'm not more miserable because we were 0-3. I'm miserable for Gilman and Clark and Sorensen and, 9 other qualifiers that didn't probably perform the way they wanted to, the way we needed them to. And that's how you build, I think. I don't think your disappointment grows because of a train wreck type thing, which the finals could probably be described a little bit as a train wreck. I think our fans expect more. I know we expect more, and I can doggone tell you that those guys expect more too after some brief conversations. So it's one of those things where Clark was talking a lot about, this is what happened last year, and he's up here. And the difference, though, has to be how you go forward. And he's doing the same rerun also how he went forward last year right away, how he was embarrassed and how he didn't do enough. And so there's a rerun already, a pattern. So we got to get out of that right now. That's the first thing you got to do is get on the mindset, how you're going to go forward.
How do you turn this into a learning experience?
I think competitors turn things into learning experiences when there's not good results and when there's things that could be described as disaster. You do it by getting back on your horse.
How far are you guys from Penn State?
We are a long ways, and that doesn't mean that this guy's given up. But when you look at how they wrestle, when you look at the points they score, and I'm not talking about only match points, I'm talking about bonus points, team points, how they add up, we are a long ways away. It's not light years, but we have to do some things that close the gap on that, on those points, on those match points, and on those team points, and on those bonus points.
What are those things?
We have to do some things. And you're asking me to evaluate an entire season right now, and I can tell you that we have to score more match points. And when you score more match points, it gives you an opportunity to score more bonus points. And then your team points accumulate.
You got 3 guys with second place finishes. How proud are you of those guys?
As you're going forward in the tournament, they have an opportunity to wrestle for a national championship. And then, what happened. So, these are men. These are men that are, geared to winning championships. And so, you live with them and you hurt with them. So we're proud of their effort. Our guys didn't lay down. Sorensen got beat 10-1. There's not a whole lot you can find that's probably positive there. But we're not giving up on him. That's for doggone sure. And a lot of questions on how is he going to open up, and you're going to have to let it fly. And it really is that simple sometimes. You have to do some things to. The thing with, if you want me to talk on that match, the thing there is the 2 shots that he scored in the first period were, again, too easy, similar to the Big Ten, where that leg just goes right to his chest, goes right away from Sorensen. Those takedowns are too easy.
Anything else?